Hello everyone, tonight we're going to be playing some more Age of Wonders 4, continuing with Chaos Prince Kruz, The Silent Death. Let's just get into the game. I see where last we left off, we had just defeated a group of defenders outside of Dondel. They're currently laying siege to the city. Let's pick up Duststorm. Let it be known that Acreon the Endless has crossed me. Acreon the Endless insulted my empire. He is not to be trusted. Let's see. Currently losing money. If we build a workshop, then that will be able to turn into more money, but also in the turn that will be spent in doing that, that will go bankrupt. I think we just end the turn. Like, I think we're basically just waiting to start the siege. Okay, now we're actually making money. Previously, we're negotiating with Thorn, was vassalized by Eric Rex. The Rustwing Stone's turn has been returned to you. So guess we just don't get Thorn. Yeah, basically. Do I want to save Scum? Because I could very easily. Not just this once. Just gotta jump back a turn. Fortunately, it it seems that I can't boost. So it's very likely that unless the RNG changes something, I think that little attempt at save scumming was meaningless. Oh, and in fact, seems that the safe scumming jumped us back to before the siege started. Well, it says vassalage in 1 turn. So it's just simply that this asshole manages to snipe, have the vassalage right out from under me. Hey, at least the game recognizes it as a dick move. And it's gonna and gave me some grievances as in return. Let me just make another farm. And then we just continue. Waiting for the siege to start. One more turn. I mean, it's also kind of a shame that, you know, receive a plea from Dondel regarding your imprisoned hero, Afra Zenduza. We know you hold Afra Zenduza a captive. We may just be one city compared to your grand empire, but Afra is a great heroine. An example to our city and all Lightbringers. She should not languish in a prison cell. Do the honorable thing. Allow Afra to return to her people. No. Like... Like, we didn't spend all this time building up this siege just to be like, oh, actually, we're gonna let your hero go. think since he so kindly moved right over here, let's focus in on Rania a little bit. I do think Joseph deserves to get the finishing blow. Well, he's the one leading the siege. And he's also the one with extra good attack on heroes specifically. Oh, that's a lot of misfortune. We're suddenly wearing this dude down. In fact, we might just about kill him. This turn. Doesn't look like we're quite gonna get there, and we just lost a unit. Because of a couple acts of attacks of opportunity. And let's see. Now let's hit both of these units with a fulmination. In turn, because he's effectively got no one left to move. I think that they had to kill all those hatchlings twice. Right, and finish the hero off. And the rest should be pretty easy. Especially with that morale bump. Fulmination. And all the remaining enemy units. Basically going to send these guys at them from within the city. You know, one thing that these hatchlings have definitely been doing quite well is just basically being fodder. Because they've got such good survivability. I had a brief thing that I need to attend to there. But we can officially Alright, as I was saying before I got interrupted, got some options for what we do with this city. Yeah, I think we migrate. It'll take 3 more turns, but you know, we missed out on having an additional reptilian survivor city. Because, you know, certain city was stolen right out from under me. Now it's pretty much just a matter of waiting the 3 turns. What is it? Cache containing an item. I'm over here. Or we should pick that up. Infestation sending invading forces. Apparently the infestation is underground in an area that I probably don't care about, so good luck to whoever's actually in the vicinity of it, I guess. You asshole. You're really gonna do that right in front of me. Hey, huh? Unfortunately, I don't think that counts as a grievance. Right, new Empire development skill available. You could go for Astral Inspiration and quickening Master Masons or Natural Recovery. Or we could go Advanced Logistics. Or War Slaves. I mean, we're not really raising any cities, so I mean, I guess as we continue further down. Oh yeah, you have raising cities yields a plus 20 gold permanent income. So maybe we do want to start raising some cities later. I mean, I don't think there are any more light keepers there's around anymore. Hey, we're making 77 gold now. Else, let's see. Well, we can build a mint over here and to boost that by another 20. I think we just end turn there. Should be pretty close to completing this tome. Through fate or blind luck, the currents of change and chaos bringing our attention to a chilling scene. A snow spirit and its frost-ridden followers are slowly entering the area around them to ice. They freeze the earth, beast and man alike, leaving behind a desolate, lifeless wasteland. All will to live, movement, and impulse is quenched as if the entire region had become frozen in time. Please stop these ice creatures before they freeze everything within their grasp. Yeah, let's go for it. And since they're close to the capital, Prez will deal with them personally. Also, we have room to recruit another hero. Just don't have the funds. Got Red Lashmaster, or the Pioneer. Girl Lashmaster, or the Shadow Adept. Garth the Righteous, the Trainer. And Aisha the Adept, the Pragmatic Leader. I mean, we might as well go with one of these two since they've got abilities that we can actually use. I guess we could potentially also go with Garth the Righteous. But none of that is anything that we can afford right now anyway. Alright, we've learned to amplify minds. So now we can just go for Summon Wind Rager, and that will finish up this cycle. Apparently we already built a guild here or something. Well, I mean, part of it might just be that we don't have a research post. Nope, we did indeed build a guild of some variety in here. I think maybe we just have them build a workshop. Yeah, we currently don't have the funds to produce anything else, so... Hmm. Different. Thank you. How many wars are in need of an ally? And we could just auto combat that. But we did have a couple casualties. We lost one of the iron golems. As the frost creature's gone, their magical ice starts to melt. Icicles shatter and water ebbs as the cold fades away, revealing various objects that had been locked in the ice. You see weapons, gold, and a stack of books. But as the ice melts, chaos and decay make up for a lost time, for you can see the objects deteriorate in front of your very eyes. You have to choose fast. What reward do you choose? Here's to save before chaos reduces it to astral dust. Okay, so we could speed up our research by A1. Could also grab this corruption orb. I think I'm actually gonna go for the Tome of Knowledge. So let's see. All the halls of war. We need more gold. I think we just wait a turn. Yeah, sure. Let's enter into a defensive pact. Okay, so it looks like perhaps that was enough to get everybody else to threat level of uneasy or wary or threatened. Alright, let's see. We're getting a tier 3 tome. I mean, the obvious choice is Tome of Dragons.
Few things invoke fear like the mighty dragon does. Channel this primal power, roost and brood it. Mold your people to the likeness of these mighty world shapers, and breed dragonkin in your grand image. See how your enemies bow to your might, or perish in flame at your command.
Okay, so now we can get to Draconian Transformation, Purifying Flame, or Young Dragon. I think we go Draconian and Transformation. Yeah, let's go Scholars Guild. Hold over here so that We can get more knowledge production. I still don't have the funds for a hero, so... Oh, surprise, surprise, Acreon the Endless is trespassing on my domain again. You really shouldn't... Yeah, if my armies make you that uneasy, you really shouldn't be trespassing on my territory constantly. Everybody else seems to manage to not be trespassing constantly. Ooh, a Phoenix unit. Magic Origin units require 50% less as unit upkeep in the city domain. Orders required. But want to build basically the best single army we can. Which is one army led by a hero, so nothing stopping us from having multiple heroes in that party. Probably bring this thing in as well. Yep, just three instances of trespassing by the same guy. Now they've shifted over to Vigilant. Yep, once again, domain has been invaded. Tempest has proven themselves a worthy friend, and to me a shared friendship between you and Tempest can only make us stronger. Yeah, we can go for a declaration of friendship with Tempest. To seek friendship with the Stormborn Draconians. We shall see, perhaps you will prove worthy. Which I can recruit some more ogres, so let's do that. I keep gathering forces over in Scab, but let's try and build the best single army we can. And if we want to try and challenge the Altar of Stars. Build Wyvern Aeries now. Locks for protection varies as Wyvern units. Alignment influences which Wyverns can be drafted. It counts as a research post. I think probably what we want to do is just everywhere where we have at least one research post, replace it with the Wyvern Eyrie. Yep, I still don't have the funds to hire any heroes, so a hooded hermit requests an audience. She bears 3 pages that were clearly ripped from their tomes of magic. You have a reputation of being a scholarly chaos print, and it's caused a silent death. The hermit's voice is deep and honeyed. You discern the outline of a barbed tail under her robes. I carry forbidden knowledge that can be yours if you are determined enough to claim it. Small horns protrude from under the hermit's hood. Chaos Prince, you may learn a destructive spell in exchange for a quart of your blood. I mean, this isn't really a good time. Because yeah, I'm about to go into battle. I think we just wait another turn for producing anything. I am pleased to see here we share a friend in Tempest. Together we shall prevail. I mean, it didn't seem like I was friends with Tempest just yet. Okay, he's still considering me a threat, and he's got minus 445 points with me. Think you want to start building a Wyvern Eyrie. But you know, just got 3 turns before we can do the Draconian transformation. Oh, now you're claiming provinces that I had. You're capturing provinces I have claims on now. You know, just trespassing isn't good enough for you. See, we can Ooh. Philosopher soldiers gain knowledge whenever your units gain ranks. That's only better than expert sailors. Hey, you know what? Let's go for that. Oh, and I can potentially gain teleporter infrastructure. Yep, of course, my domain has yet again been invaded. And I have moderate war justification at this point. And because they keep doing this shit. Expansive reach. I think we've done quite a bit of expanding already, so we don't need that super urgently. Now let's build a market over here. Yeah, we should probably repair the battlements that we destroyed all before. Like, I think if I declare war on anyone, it's probably gonna be Acreon. So yeah, at least then I don't have to get any more of these Acreon on trespass on our domain notifications. Ends if Acreon is dead. Dragon attack. The start of combat, it's a siege project. Start of combat, units of things that the city take 26 fire damage. Units of things the city have a 9% chance of becoming burning. And fires are randomly added. I mean, we might as well just start learning the spell that will get me closer to winning the game. And since it unlocks a specific path towards winning the game. Right, 1010. I think this is probably the best squad we can assemble. We're good on that. Yeah, of course, my domain has been invaded yet again. By the same asshole. As a wizard king, you've seen the astral void, and memories of it haunt you. Even now, you find your mind drifting back. You are haunted by lonesome centuries spent floating in the vast nothingness of the void. Your monstrous voices from your past has twisted and distorted your deepest convictions. You saw visions of a grim future riddled by loss and insanity. More than once, you felt your soul dissolve in the endless void. In the darkness, you had but one thing to hold on to, a piece of who you were before. What memory preserved your sanity? See, we can go for mana, stability, and a chaos boon. You know, let's go for the one that will instantly complete the Wyvern Eyrie. Let's start casting Draconian Transformation. I think I don't really see anything that I want to build right now. Yeah, sure, you can have open borders. Think of this as an official announcement that I, Master of Storm's Tempest, consider you an enemy. The crude Chaos Prince speaks to me once more as always. I'll do my best to be courteous. Well, I mean, those are some big words from somebody that finds me to be a threat. Like, I mean, even Eric is uneasy. But, you know, he has nothing to worry about. Because he's my one friend. I guess I'm just gonna auto combat with the poor scout that's been on auto scout this entire time. Yeah, let's hire Garth the Righteous, I guess. And Garth can govern over Dondel. You approach the looming altar of stars. Its golden halls are lined with statues of ancient archons, looking down upon the visitors. Before long, you and your troops enter a grand hall with a rune-covered arch at the opposite end. It is said that these structures were once used as gates to other worlds, but this one has been dormant for ages at least. Until you step inside. Suddenly, the ancient arch crackles with energy and a starlit vortex appears in its center. Shadows emerge behind the veil. Realize this is not a way out for you. It's a way in for otherworldly creatures lurking beyond. Oh, and it's gonna spawn more units. Okay, so it's considered a risky battle. And that's without the additional units in the calculation. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see. Watcher, Flow Serpent, and the Lost Wizard. You know, maybe we don't actually. Maybe actually we hold off on that a little while longer. After all, we've got nice slithers down here that we can investigate instead. And you know, maybe once we become draconians, and we'll get a good enough advantage to have it not be quite as scary. You know, have a risky battle with more units coming in later in the battle. Which, I mean, you know, we could potentially bring Garth in. I think we just save our funds right now. I mean, it's gonna be another 14 turns before we actually have the ability to cast the spell that will let us bind this thing anyway. I wonder what kind of equipment did Garth bring with him? Just a basic barbarian axe and a helmet and a barbarian shield. And a wolf. Well, you know, this is the first hero we've gotten that wields a one-handed weapon, so we finally have somebody to use Fenger's Defender. I can also adjust his appearance. There, now Garth looks more like the other lizards around. Yeah. Now Garth is no longer the odd one out for being a chameleon man. And he's the same kind of lizard as everybody else. Else more or less. I think we built a quarry over here. Still need another turn to build the upgrade to the town hall and scab. As soon as you enter the Slither's den, you notice it is infested with snakes. Stony serpents loom like pillars in the heart of the underground maze. The entire scene looks like a shrine dedicated to an outlawed deity. The ornate rock formations and a stone-shaped altar where the idol of a snake-haired woman stands. The living serpents lurk at a distance until you touch the altar. The idol grins and crumbles, the snakes hissing in anticipation. A hollow echo shakes the cavern. Disciples of the Gorgon goddess, choose your sacrifice, lest you find your greedy hearts turned to stone. You know, let's just auto combat. And what do you know, we wiped the floor with them. And got an upgrade for our Iron Golem, our Chaos Eater, and Cruz got a level up. Having survived the trial of the Gorgon goddess, a shifting stone plate reveals her chamber of offerings. Inside the hidden room, a line of petrified adventurers bears silent witness to the magic of the curse as you withstood. You find a scroll created by old worshippers of the Gorgon goddess, which seems to contain a litho-shaping spell. You keep the scroll of litho-shaping or use it to revive the petrified victims you found. So we can get a Night Guard of the overbearing Heartlings. Hang the victims alive just to let them go free. Let's keep the scroll. Oh, and we've got, because we won a battle, we've got an additional whole Slither hatchling. Alright, and Cruz leveled up. It's gonna be one turn. Right, it's gonna be. Need one more level before you can grab killing momentum. We need another warfare skill. Go Keen Edge. Eagle Eye grants plus 10% accuracy and plus 1 range of physical range attacks. Okay, yeah, it is capped at 90%. Like some skills are able to go past that, but we basically just got +1 range from that. Alright, we can finally build the upgrade to the town hall, and we can... Let's go ahead and queue up stone walls on this city while we're at it. And now it's time to become draconians. Some of the warriors reportedly captured travelers peddling petty wares. The warriors proved to be cruel prisoner guards. Desperate, the captured traders yank their fetters and beg their captors for release. Upon seeing your arrival, they throw themselves to the ground and to grovel. One of your warriors chuckles and shouts, "You think our Chaos Prince will save you? He has done more heinous things to better men than you." As your warriors start stomping on the traders, you consider your actions. Are they merely echoing your leadership? So let's see, we can go for put the traders in the pillories for Scab's entertainment, granting additional stability. We can get a minor morale increase by encouraging the warriors to kick the traders harder. We can sell all the pitiful traders to foreign traders, to foreign slavers, or free the traders and compensate them for their maltreatment. I mean, we could use some money, so let's go with that option. Oh, we can just transform the moles. The moles that pretty much aren't around anymore. Huh, I thought it would be more than just like wings and horns. Hey, since it applied to Kruz, it's also got the wings and the horns. I think... Let's see... We can get more knowledge. And it'll help speed up... getting this spell researched. Here's a notable thing. Because Joseph is not one of the reptilian survivors, he doesn't get to be a draconian. Because he's a metropolitan lizard. And we are not the keeper of the metropolitan lizards. Actually, I don't even know if there's any opportunity where I could become the keeper of the Metropolitan Lizards. So I think Joseph might just stay the odd one out for being the one lizard that didn't had to become a dragon. I think we separate out this butcher ogre. Here to bring in Garth into the party. And why do you know my domain is being invaded again? I wonder who it could be. Yep, it's the same guy again. Same one as every single time. Right now, let's see how taking on the Altar of Stars is looking now. Now we've got 1,228. So yeah, that's about 200 more than we had before. Actually, if we wait a couple turns for our Iron Golem to finish repairing, then still considered a risky battle, though. Yeah, we've got access to a Fire Wyvern and a Frost Wyvern. I mean, both of those are tier 3. Grants War God Spirit to every friendly unit inside its domain. In combat in the city's domain, all friendly units gain plus SM morale. Grants War God's aggression to every unit produced in the city. Okay, so that's interesting. Dondel can annex another province. Let's go for a mine. And of course, once again, and our domain is being invaded. Which, yeah, even these guys are draconians now because their entire because all of the reptilian survivors have been affected by the spell. Well, even the ones that aren't mine. The rally has started. Yeah, I guess hire more ogres. The chairman of the Reptilian Survivors Council approaches you in a calm, trance-like state. Over time, we reptilian survivors have learned to abhor the violence that dominates this realm. We seek to lead a more secluded life, protecting what we have built if we must, but otherwise abandoning the great battles and plots which only bring the horrors of forceful conflict upon the land and its people. Will you sanctify the code of the code of pacifism we have compiled, O Chaos Prince of the Reptilian Survivors, so that we may openly strive for peace? No? Like, I don't need y'all all going soft on me, when, we could potentially get attacked. Baroness Amaryllis Nightbetter, of the Free City, Thaltur, greets you with a wily smile. Salutations, Chaos Prince, cries the Silent Death. Your reputation precedes you. It pleases us to be a Chaos Prince who shares our convictions. Nevertheless, we ask you to respect Thaltur's independence. And we met. Yeah, we're just met a whole bunch of free cities. Means that we could potentially. Oh, all these are vassals except for Gem Keep. I guess we can give Gem Keep our Whispering Stone. Now, boost allegiance, because, like, honestly, most of it's just gonna be. Honestly, most of this is probably just going to be to potentially screw over Erzedivaka. I mean, I guess really, like, not even really much of a point in going away out of my way to screw with Zavaka, when really the main one to mess with is Acreon. Spells of Destruction. And yeah, let's grab that. And we could potentially get the wild expansion. Another thing, if I think once we get enough Imperium again. Apparently, Eric currently has the highest overall ranking, whereas I'm seeing in 5th. Seems like the thing that I'm closest to surpassing him in is an expansion. Oh, and I've surpassed him in magic. But he's at the top of the overall rankings because he's got good economy and military going on. Jim, we could potentially upgrade this outpost to a city. Ooh, we could also potentially go to war with Acreon the Endless. It's like, I mean, he's already at war with another pretty Auric. You know what? Maybe we actually do that. Just set up the team over here. Near what will be the most immediate front right now. Acreon does have a higher military ranking than I do, but you know, that's subject to change. Considering that he's actively at war. Enemy forces are stronger, but also this is not the only war that Acreon will be fighting at this time. Yeah, let's not do that because that's merely jumping into a high-risk battle. Ooh, other rulers are breaking their defensive pact. On a peace state, the ruler's relationship can change positively or negatively. The path to war lies open, but more peaceful options can also be pursued, such as treaties, eventually by means of the Wizard's Bond, creating an alliance. So Tugram Hammerhall, who I literally just met, is apparently breaking a pact with our new enemy. Strength, Chaos Prince As a silent death, what brings you to my war room? Gotta wait for all the other rulers to finish moving. Things so that I can go ahead and just wipe these guys off the face of the earth. Let's retry that. That was supposed to be a safe battle, but somehow we literally all died. Something bad happened. The way the AI managed the combat. Let's see if, I can maybe strategize better than the AI did and win in this time. They're getting a decent number of critical hits in, so that could be part of the problem. Press get hard targeted. It could also be part of it. Because, you know, we lose Kruz, we lose the ability to use spells in the fight. And only one side can toss spells around. That puts you at a pretty big disadvantage. Right, summon the elemental. Oh, and our Chaos Eater is frozen. I think that's just gonna be the end of the turn. I think we may be about to lose Garth. Nope, not quite. Now there goes Garth. At least he soaked up a good amount of damage. I gotta get those guys away from Kruz. Again, if we lose Kruz in this fight, then things will go from pretty bad to worse. Alright, finish that sucker. And if the domain stuff works like it did in some of the older games, that might mean that we're now the only ones that can cast spells. All in this combat. Which means that we have the advantage. Not to mention, you know, there's also the benefit of, you know, not having that hero involved in the fight at all, and the morale boost that comes with killing a hero. And Joseph is dead. And so is Kruz. I think we might be able to win this still. Like, you know, it's certainly a better outcome than a full stack wipe that, hey, like was happening with the auto combat. Yeah, we managed to win the fight by a pretty severe cost. Let's see. Let's find out how those ranks look now. Oh yeah, because of all the death that happened, I've now dipped further down. Which, I mean, safe scumming is an option that is on the table. Alright, so let's try to not have that happen this time. And, you know, let's not declare war on Acreon the Endless right now. You know, maybe we let Acreon's war with the Eric play out for a little while. Because you know, that's more Krez's style anyway. Yeah, no, you guys are not becoming pacifists as much as, you know, I'm not going to war. Or in this timeline. Yep, maybe we upgrade this to a city. Which does mean that we can now have another hero. See, annex a forester. So we can then build the battle ritual site at its boosted. It costs most everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna count that as a bad timeline. And I'll let Ark deal with this situation. After all, I'm pretty sure I've got Allied Victory enabled anyway, so no idea if there's any way to check that. But, you know, if Allied Victory is on, then we're basically already on track to win as long as we stay buddies with Arik. But, you know, that type of, you know, outright aggression isn't really Krez's style anyway, so let's just not. And we'll let these two duke it out with each other. And if it's worthwhile, we can just finish off whichever one's left. after all is said and done. In the meantime, maybe we like do some like clearing of occupations and that kind of thing. Gain more experience. Well, you know, there's this Marauder Guard over here. I think over here there's a mana node that we could be using, but we can't right now because it's occupied. And yeah, I suppose we can, you know, prep some additional units just in case, like, somebody declares war on us. And heroes join offer. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of new options. But literally all of them are too expensive. Page Fornax cipher of the free city of Oraculum greets you nervously as if they might invoke a wrath at any given moment. Well met, Chris, the Silent Death. We erudite orcs of Oraculum have heard many stories about the torment of shadows you went through and the power you wield. Well, we hate to imagine what you forsook to earn it. Hopefully you will curb any potentially power or hungry tendencies as you make your way through these lands. Now, I'm gonna give them my Whispering Stone because this is somebody. This is definitely somewhere where I should try and spread my influence just to fuck with the Acreon. You see, that's the outcome you expect from a low-risk battle. Oh yeah, everyone died. Alright, so let's see, we can get 20% in critical chance, some defense. Yeah, let's go defense. Then we start heading up here. There, because we've got a couple places that be known that's a heck of a world shaper has crossed me. Does that take about a world shaper has insulted my empire? She's not to be trusted. Well, I mean, if she's insulting you, she sounds pretty cool. So you can get an evoker, or Zephyr Archer, or Young Dragon. Let's go research, urge recruiting, or summoning, or whatever young dragons. We can also start building our wizard tower. The palisade walls and this in Draktusk. After today's diplomatic negotiations, Sage Fornax, next Cipher of Oraculum, announces that FC wants to celebrate a god here, or they are in awe of Merlin. They wish to commemorate the day Merlin became a god here, and intend to make this an annual event. It was my idea, Fornax, next Cipher declares, and my people's morale has never been better. May we all be blessed by the wisdom and arcana of Merlin. Surely you will contribute to the celebration of the great Merlin. What can we expect from you, O this is Silent Death? So let's see, we can go for... Yeah, you know, let's go for the... Let's go big. And it succeeded. Dondel can annex another province. And it's because we've got a Forester. Yep. Negotiations have succeeded. Good news, proceed. And let's boost those allegiance again. See, minimum allegiance 90. We currently have 40. I think minimum allegiance 54. Oh, I think that's just only minimum allegiance for Pact of Loyalty. And like the big thing is that we just know that Acreon is somewhere in between 54 and 90. saying, we've got quite a bit of work to do on that front. Look, I hear joint offer. Another ruler comes to threaten my empire. Just stay out of my way and I will stay out of yours. Yeah, I had no plans of getting in your way. Greetings, Chaos Prince, across the Silent Death. May wisdom guide your path in this realm. You think befriending Angaraculum will help secure your path to victory? It will be my empire that rises above all. Really, Tempest, you're gonna just repeat the same thing? At least if you're gonna insult me, be creative. Rather than just stealing your insults directly from somebody who's more important than you because based on the overall rankings. Okay, there's 2 unknown rulers still who fill up the second and third spots. That's on the rankings. Oh, apparently Arik has been surpassed by a mystery ruler. In fact, Arik has been surpassed by both mystery rulers in terms of expansion. But he's still number 1 overall. Yeah, let's build a room of recall. Oh, because it seems like it would be very handy to be able to just teleport back to my capital. Alright. Just gotta wait a few turns. And so let me get closer. I think I'll go for Summon Lesser Storm Spirit just to finish off the research round. Right, so I can get young fire dragons and young frost dragons. And if I become evil enough, I can get young obsidian dragons as well. Right, time to end another turn. Man, I might have to call it a night early. Magical fruit infusion. And in light of the negotiations with the Fornax Cipher, a group of farmers from Oraculum is contacting you with a plea. We love our sage Fornax Cipher, their spokesman, and explains that everyone to create a new fruit new to honor his name. Magical, delicious fruit that tastes very exquisite with every bite. It tastes more exquisite with every bite. Fornax Cipher will be enamored with it. Grand Prince Chaos Prince. No, Grand Chaos Prince. Will you share some of your power so we can create a magical fruit for Fornax Cipher? Oh, absolutely, I will give you 162 mana in return for an immediate pact of loyalty. You gotta just attack, auto combat, and that's a level up for Garth. And the question is, what do we even want Garth to do? So I would say he's got the least clear build out of anyone. Maybe he can be a tank? Since he's got that fancy shield. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're probably still gonna be a little too slow. Oh, befriending Oraculum. Unless we get like a particularly good event next turn or something. Auto combat. Kruz gets a level. Oh, and we got Ring of Concealment and Universal Camouflage. I mean, that's exactly the kind of thing that Kruz would go for, so... And now we can grab killing momentum. Yeah, maybe now we might actually consider checking out the Altar of Stars again. Alright, so I've got teleportation noted as Kruz's other level 3 tome.
The mage who fully utilizes the potential of magic to expand their tactical options on the field of battle. That is a cunning mage. Imagine a hapless commander, all prepared for an oncoming assault, only to suddenly find themselves facing a pincer attack. The art of teleportation provides endless possibilities for the truly creative tactician.
Alright, so let's see. Yeah, let's build up our wizard tower a bit more. Yeah, sure. Have a teleporter or packed. But I didn't set anything to research. Let's go. Emergency teleportation. Arcane's another province. Guess maybe we build research posts over here. Yeah, fuck you, fuck Acreon. That's right. I built a research post right next to the border of our land here. After all, you don't care about my territory, so why should I care about yours? Let's build a forester there. Because then later we can grab the altar of the ancients. Particularly if we're able to get the altar of stars first. Because, you know, we can get one, then we can probably get the other. Since it'll be at least a similar level of challenge. And I think we hold off on building anything until after we recruit another hero. Hold on, I think we might be able to do something about that. We just jump back a couple turns. Because I think maybe if I watch the situation a bit closer. Okay, actually no. since there doesn't seem to be much in life safes going away, RNG. On things like what events you're getting. I think we're gonna be able to do anything with Oraculum. But, you know, that does mean that we have to do all this again. Yeah, clearly the RNG is set in stone since we got the Ring of Concealment again. So at the very least that was already preset. Before we even fought that battle.
The mage who fully...
We do have access to the Chrono Gate now. Which functions as a teleporter. It's a special province improvement. And that generates extra mana and knowledge next to research posts and conduits. You have a research post that we could hold it next to. I think now maybe we try... Maybe we try and do the stuff over here again. And at least see how... Let's at least see how the odds are looking. Oh, I accidentally declined trade proposal. Teleporter pact. We might as well expand Direct Tusk this way so that we can nab this Forbidden Shrine later. Oh, and now we can finally... Actually, no, we can't hire anyone other than H of the Adept, who is just gonna give her army literally the same boost that we get just for being reptilian survivors. Apparently, Amaru is confident. But that could just be because we're actually getting along. You know, it could be less confidence that you could crush my forces and more confidence that I'm not going to use them. Your steward insisted you hold a formal feast. It is for a distinguished subject. Unsurprisingly, the event is tedious and insipid. Guests wearing suffocating dresses and awkward robes sit at long tables, solemnly chewing bland meals. Troubadours play dull tunes reserved for refined banquets per tradition. And a dancing bear has fallen asleep. A conjurer fruitlessly tries to retrieve his doves from the great hall's rafters. Someone sneezes, then promptly apologizes. It has fallen to you to add spice to this dreadful feast. How will you proceed? Oh, looks like I'm spending 263 gold. And I'm failing anyway. Build a granary. Still can't hire a new hero. Build towards the altar of the ancients. Confirm movement. And it's a protection Dondel. Ooh, we can get plus 10 knowledge for each magic material we've got access to. Let's see, do we have any cities that share a border with the Throne City? We do know as Helberg shares a border with the Throne City. So maybe we go Metropolitan Society and give Helberg a boost to all of its incomes. Think get a couple more ogres and you know, a spell shield. Send them all to the Throne City. Yeah, and end the turn. Alright, we've gotten some boosts to the power of this army. Now we're 1356. think so. We might be able to actually put up a reasonable fight. Yeah, let's try it. And we can even see... Yeah, let's, think the answer is we maybe try the... Like maybe we try the manual combat, and if that doesn't work out, we save Scum yet again. Because this is looking like it might be a terrible mistake. There we go, now we've got crescent position. Start firing. Oh, I think one or more of these cancels my ability to use magic. Yeah, I get the distinct sense that this may have been a mistake. Yeah, I think we don't do that. I think we'd spend some more time grinding instead. You know, let's head on up to the Forbidden Shrine and see how that works out for us. This, it's less than a half hour before or 3. He's like, I'll probably be wrapping up fairly soon. I think I'm gonna try and shoot for like turn 100. Since we're getting pretty close to that anyway. I'm just gonna phasing enchantment. I'll go for that. Materium bolstering matrix. Nature bolstering matrix. Ah, so I guess this is perhaps part of something I've unlocked. Hey, now we can almost get the Slither's Den, the Slitherer's Den in our territory. Yeah, sure, you can have a wizard's bond. Alright, so keep on moving. Actually, you know what? We could probably just take a moment to avenge and to poor scout from earlier. Alright, we can finally afford to a hero that's not H of the Adept. So we've got Red Lashmaster, the Pioneer. Gur Lashmaster, the Shadow Adept. Istalar Cypher, or the Materium Adept. Monocero Cypher, or the Beloved. Aquarius Spellslinger, or the Militarist. Blister Spellslinger the Ambusher, Virga Phantasmal, the Inspiring Defender, or Mormundus Phantasmal, the Frenzied. I mean, as much as I feel like Cruz doesn't really like moles all that much, an Ambusher seems like a good fit. Yep, and before we went, no, we already he got Metropolitan Society. Never mind. My rivalry with Tugrim is no secret. Join me and we will prevail over her together. I'm kind of busy right now with trying to just deal with this one particular gold wonder. If those marauders are nearby, then you can just wipe them out while we're en route to the Forbidden Shrine. You've neglected the populace of Dondel. Now crime has risen to an all-time high. Pickpockets roam the streets and thugs raid houses in the night. Shopkeepers have resorted to paying in gangs for protection. This has led to conflict between city districts. It won't be long before the city falls into rioting and anarchy. Dondel is being overrun by outlaws due to its city's stability. How do you respond? Guess we're calling in support from Scab. Okay, just auto-combat these guys down. And that's a level up for Garth. I think maybe we go fighting 1. That's a level up for Joseph as well. We could give him killing momentum as well. Yeah, maybe we give them both defense. Oh, now Tempest is invading my domain. God. Get another quarry right near Omnisphere. Might actually not even get to earn 100 tonight. Only 15 minutes left. Right, and just confirm movement. Now we can build structures all we want without having to worry about having the gold for all the I'll be able to hire another hero. Or what do you want from me? I can't give you 154 gold. Seems like an extra long turn. He's probably off fighting a war somewhere. Okay, we don't have... Great, cool. Oh, love that the one guy that has been friendly towards me, even for most of this time, has decided to be a dick. Make this late in. But, you know, I found a better cat friend. Let's see. No, maybe we go quickening. I mean, it said the tree was broken, but I guess maybe it was the shared vision treaty. Yeah, because like our defensive pact is still going. And that's the really important one. You and your retinue approach the grand forbidden shrine, decorated with depictions of stern-looking Godir. There, you hear eerie chanting from within it, and as a group of hooded figures performing some sort of ritual. Suddenly, blood-curdling scream echoes through the temple. This group is summoning something big and otherworldly. Your companions swallow nervously as they look on, awaiting orders. You wonder if you should allow the summoning ritual to continue or stop it before it's too late. Yeah, let's stop the ritual now. Oh, we've got to act fast. Because otherwise they're going to get a Bowler. Right, time to start moving on in. And let's cast Youthful Rejuvenation on Joseph because he's still injured or from a previous fight. It looks like the Kruz is probably gonna have to pull out the cloud in a bottle. Except unfortunately didn't work on one of the enemy units because it was flying. Presumably that's the reason, and since it didn't really seem to specify. I think the Kruz is gonna have to just hunker down a little bit for the moment. He's a little fragile. And he's dead. So that's gonna make things a lot more difficult. A nice big old hit in on the Eagle Rider. Yeah, we're not stopping this Balor from coming. Hey, not this rate at least. Well, maybe we might be able to do something. Would be a big help if our Chaos Eater wasn't insane right now. Which, I mean, it's not like a Balor isn't something we've already dealt with. But, I mean, we had a much bigger army the one time we dealt with a Balor. Alright, if we can do this just right, maybe he can stop the Balor from coming. At the very least, we'll get it down to just the Balor. Well, just the Balor and these things. Yeah, this is gonna become substantially worse. Well, it didn't turn out as bad as I was initially expecting. Well, now we can just focus on the Balor. Probably use ranged attacks where we can. Probably about to lose our Chaos Eater. Actually, we didn't. Chaos Eater managed to live. Means I gets to join in on blasting the Balor, or for at least another turn. Oh, there goes the iron golem. But that was it. That was all the Balor did that turn. Just knock down an iron golem. Oh, getting some crits. Getting quite a few crits, actually. Oh, and in fact, I thought I was gonna have to send Joseph in to finish that thing off. The only thing that was truly lost was the Iron Golem. Scrolls of Terror Aftermath. The cult is gone and their ritual undone. The forbidden shrine at last falls silent. You are free to investigate. The cultists were not praising the deities for whom the forbidden shrine was built at all. A malicious-looking scroll sits in the center of the ritual circle, an artifact used to summon beings from a world called Ubadoth, that bring illustrations of beings like dire penguins. It seems the cultists were using this scroll to call on this demonic power. The demonic scroll is silent, and yet incredibly captivating. So much knowledge rests within. Press the silent death receives 434 or gold. So you can gain knowledge. Use the scroll to hold to control a unit of true evil origin. And or burn the scroll. And, yeah, we're getting a dire penguin. Alright, so now we can get Flamer Focus, Favorable Winds, or Zephyr Archer. Guess we're going Zephyr Archer because we've only got one Battle Mage unit. Favorable Winds does stuff with sailing. And Zephyr Archer is a new unit that we can use. Oh, Crows was even dead? What exactly happened here? How did Crows just come back? Heals 10% of its natural hit points. Okay, that doesn't explain what happened here. Like, not seeing. See, I'm not seeing any abilities that gave Cruz the ability to just come back like that. But hey, I mean, I'll take it. You know, of all the things to not fully understand, at least it's something beneficial. The thing with that, I'm gonna call it a night, since it is 3:04 a.m. So thank you to everyone who stopped by tonight. Next Age of Wonders 4 stream is scheduled for next Thursday with on the 7th. And next stream in general is planned for the night of Saturday the 2nd with what was it I had planned? Because I know next Saturday I'm probably gonna be doing some booster draft of the new Magic set. Oh yeah, the Strategy Fest is going on, so I was gonna check out some new games from that. For now, the usual links to Discord and Twitter and YouTube are in the chat. Now we'll see who I can send y'all off to. Nobody in the Age of Wonders 4 category, apparently, as I'm the only one. And so let's see. Maybe a sim streamer or something. Yeah, looks like no raid tonight. Hey, maybe next Thursday there will be somebody on streaming Age of Wonders 4, or at this time, or something.